Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to Enter the Gungeon. Okay, that said paradox. I'm sorry. I need to just like increase my OBS window size on my other monitor. But we'll play as the paradox. Make sure that this is disabled because we're not going to do an all jammed mode run. It's just a paradox run. And let's go. It's kind of cheap to use the bloodied scarf to bypass the dragon. It's an exploit. You know, I can... Oh, AC-15. Plus the... Oh, Chloranthy ring. Not a big fan of that, but I love the AC-15. It's just... It's... Oh, my... Oh, hold up. Scared the crap out of me. Holy crap. We get a free item out of that, don't we? Yeah. Table tech stun. Jesus. Okay. Focus. What the hell was I gonna say? I like the AC-15 because it's a good, efficient, room-killing gun. All we need is one armor to make it pop off, and then we basically have, you know, something like a Mega Hand or a Heroin or a Sunlight Javelin or a Shot Grub or a Pox Cannon for a run. You know, we have something that can do a lot of damage. It's really good. It's got good knockback. I'm looking forward to getting my first piece of armor. I looked up, by the way, the damage of the AC-15, and apparently, even without the armored form of the AC-15, it does about the same DPS. The difference is how much ammo you use. AC-15 without armor, it's kind of like a machine gun, but it apparently is still pretty good. It does a lot of DPS. That's why I switched to it when I fought that wallmonger, or that wall mimic. Because I don't really care how much ammo I use, I just need to kill him. He's gotta go. Oh, I dodged. Can I do a... We are really far away. Can I do a Rainbow Blessed Cursed run? We have to do all of these rooms again? Excuse me? This is too many rooms. This is too many rooms. Tennis Hell Desk. I don't think that's Tennis I Hell or Tenny I Hell Desk or Shell Desk. I think it's Hell Desk. Thank you for the follow. How you doing? Welcome. This is not a random run, by the way. This is normal stats. I've turned the random stats from Paradox off. There's a shrine in the foyer that you can use to activate it if you so desire. Speaking of, by the way, if anybody actually wants to play with this mod, you can. I updated it on the mod workshop. I finally got around to uploading it because I finally fixed all the bugs that was wrong with it. That's why you saw on the Forge of the last run, the bullet traps in the room that has the 4 Kohlers that spawn in on it, they were actually functioning correctly this time. Because I fixed it. It's good to go. Is the knockback comparable between the guns? Yeah, you know, Mega Hand and Heroin, they fire more slowly than the other weapons, but they do have really good knockback. The AC-15 forms, I'm pretty sure that this current form, it has basically no knockback, but the other form has really good knockback, so it's even better. Yeah, why not? I'm very glad I opened that chest. That is a good gun. Wrong gun. If only you played Gungeon on PC, then you could use mods. Yeah. True, true. And if you don't play Gungeon on PC, well, I'm sorry. But at least, you know, look on the bright side. At least you still get to enjoy Gungeon. At least you have it for a console that the game was ported over to, you know? I just missed all of those shots. You've gotten Void Core Cannon plus Fat Bullets almost every run you've done. Whenever I get Void Core Cannon, I almost always get the Void Core synergy that allows it to float around you and fire ammo for free. Like, almost every time I get that. I've just gotten it a lot. Void Core Cannon. I think the game is finally starting to get the idea that it shouldn't be giving me the new guns over and over and over and over again. Because it has definitely reduced the frequency of guns like that, but you know, there's still a few guns that I would like to get more, like Gunder Fury. I need to get that gun leveled up. Evolver, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun, but I wish you could like lock down one of the forms of Evolver, like the form where it's a frog that has a tongue that latches onto enemies. That's pretty fun. Let's fight the boss. PC also makes items like remote bullets usable. More usable, definitely. Yeah. Bad dodge roll. Not even the wrong direction, just bad dodge roll. Again, but that time he comboed the attacks. We're not gonna have any blanks for a secret room, but should still be fine. We could probably buy a blank. This guy has to drop a key before we can actually... Oh, I tried to sneak in the correct position to avoid the damage. That's fine. This guy has to drop a key so we can go to the oubliette, but if he doesn't, we're gonna skip. Oh, we could. Or we could skip. Did we find the secret room already? I can't actually remember. Was it in here? Didn't check. Check here. Not there. All right, we're gonna buy the key. We should... I'm gonna go to the oubliette. Yes, I always go to the oubliette, but you know what? I like the floor. It's a fun floor. It's a good floor. You get good items from it. And it's you go to the floor for free if you really think about it. Oh, but you gotta spend 2 keys to get down there. Yeah, but here's the thing. When you go to the oubliette, the shop is guaranteed to have a key, and you are going to be able to afford it because you're gonna get enough money for it. So there's, bam, 1 key refunded. Wish I could get both of those, but we can't. I'm gonna buy fossilized gun. Let's be weird with it. And the other thing is that when you go to the oubliette, you're guaranteed to get an item from the boss fight. Bam, 2. That's 2 items that you can get refunded. Effectively, 2 keys you get refunded. You know? Evolver synergies are terrible. They only speed up the evolution process. You know what they should do? Evolver synergies should allow you to manually reload the gun and go back to any synergy you want. Kind of like how Chamber Gun, Mega Hand, all those guns allow you to manually reload and then get to a, oh, AC-15. Get to a different form. Why not have the same thing happen with the Evolver gun? Hit the reload button, bam, you can switch to a different form. That'd be a lot of fun, you know? What if I wanted to use the cute form that has a tongue that just latches on all enemies? This is why I love AC-15. It's really good. AC-15 and fossilized gun. This will be a fossilized run. You are on fire and poisoned. You spawned in the wrong neighborhood, my friend. Wait, we're cursed? I guess we do have the Huntsman, so it makes sense that there's a curse purge shrine. Dude, I love the music. It's so regal. Ah, it's so good. Can I mod that in? I might be able to, yeah. I'd have to look up what all the synergies are, of course. I don't know what they are, for Evolver anyways. What are all of the synergies for Evolver? I will ask chat, and chat can fill me in, because I don't know what they are. Identify one that should be better, or could be different, and then we could work on changing that, on modding it. But I like the idea. I like the idea of being able to select the form of that gun. Because sometimes I don't want to use the form that just you know, launches rocket bullets? What if I want the form that is a beam, you know? Maybe that should just be an innate property of the gun, though. Maybe it doesn't need to have a, anything else, you know? Don't make it a synergy, just make it the gun. The gun just allows you to reload and go to the different forms, you know? Ooh. Or, you know, what about the snail form? You know, the form where the gun is a snail. And it fires, like, the 3, what look like very spiky blades out, you know? Give me that. AC-15 is so good! I still haven't fixed that bug, I see. Honestly, that's a bug that I would really be interested in fixing at some point. At least the bug that makes it so that if you hit an enemy too close that they're not affected by knockback. That's existed in the game since day 1, I'm pretty sure. The powerhouse of the cell. If the player also has antibody, the evolver changes 1 stage. Wow, really? That's it? That seems absolutely not worth it at all. So you have to have another item that's relatively high, you know, relatively good quality in order to just give it 1 more form. That's terrible. Yeah, it's not good at all. It's not good enough anyways. Natural selection. If the player also has irradiated lead, monster bullet, or big boy, the gun evolves after every 3 unique enemy types killed, I imagine. Again, like, who cares? I got hit in the back, and who's to blame? Me. I lost my AC-15. F. Another good chest. It's Sprun. Okay, so here's the thing. I looked up Sprun. It has a few different trigger effects. One is whenever you flip a table, you get Sprun. You get Sprun. I've had that synergy before, or that you know, particular effect before. It also can transform whenever you take damage, whenever you use your last blank, whenever you go down to half a heart. The bad thing is that it only picks 1 of those criteria, and then that's how you get Sprun. So Sprun might literally never, ever, ever, ever change forms on this run, but at least it is still an orbital that blocks bullets. But the fact that it's so inconsistent, random, as to whether or not you're actually going to get the effect of it, makes me think that Sprun is actually really bad. Because, like, if you can get it so that whenever you flip a table or take damage, you get Sprun, that's amazing! It's a good gun, and honestly, when are you likely to need a good gun? When you get hit. That seems like a very logical, you know, criteria to have for Sprun. Sprun activation, anyways. Whenever you get down to 1/2 heart, a good gun is probably a little too late. You know what I mean? You need something better, something bigger. Okay, it's not whenever you use a blank or your last blank. It could still be whenever you take damage. We could check it, actually. There's pits that we could just fall into. Yeah, we'll open chests. Shot bow. Rubadai Mark 1. Will this be the run? Probably not. Okay, it's not whenever you take damage. So honestly, if it's whenever you go down to half a heart, we might just not see it. We're either not going to see it, or by the time we see it, we're already dead and it's too late. So, you know, F Sprun. It's a horrible item, good lord. I want a gun munch, I want to sell it, you know? But we will move on. Yeah, because it only selects 1 criteria for transforming. It's not like it selects more than 1, or all of them. So if it's when you lose your second to last HP, then, you know, at that point we're probably gonna die before it even finishes the transforming animation, and we're gonna be sad. But there you go. Trank gun. Ammonomicon bot says no description. Damage empty. Thanks, bot. Trank gun. It has a different form, I believe. I don't know what this gun does, though. Like, it's just a gun. Non-lethal, but it looks like a pistol. A very generic pistol. I thought that maybe it would like have a chance of stunning enemies, but honestly, I think it's just a gun with knockback. Like the knockback on this gun is actually pretty good. So I think that's just what it is. Wow, we've used half the ammo in 2 rooms. This gun sucks. AC-15 works. Crap. I went for the key bulletkin and I lost the armor. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I don't care. It's not whenever you lose your last armor either. Sprun. Sprun? Sprun. Yeah, there it goes. I really wanted that key though. It's like, I really want to be able to open another chest. That was definitely unnecessarily risky, and it did cost me a little bit of HP. I think it's good damage and a good knockback and a good rate of fire and a good clip. It's just like a good gun. Because Trank Gun actually did a number on the Lead Maiden and the Chain Gunner in the previous room. 2 glass Guanstones. Hooray. Alright, what do we got? Shop. Well, not that good of a shop, so we're just gonna move out. Ah! Yeah, I'm curious what the sprun activation is right now. Alright, you know what? It's gonna chase you down, then burn you. There we go. Today I uploaded the first of a 3-part series of FTL, when I played as the Shivan ship when we had the burning, teleporting rockmen. And all I can think of is of that when I'm using fossilized gun and I just burn the enemies and just let them die. I just want to set the world on fire. Empty my trank gun, Abe. Either you're telling me that because trank gun will do something, or you're telling me that because that might be a possible trigger effect of sprun. Using the last ammo in a gun. I don't know, is that good? Morgiliath, thank you for the cheer. Oops. I don't know, it doesn't activate whenever you pick up a blank. You know where the secret room is. Ah, the other chest is green, this chest is green, we have a key, I'll open it. The glaive, ooh. I really like the glaive. This is a good gun. Oops. A little too much fire. I accidentally set my world on fire. That's all of your remaining bits. Well, thank you for the bits. Let's not fight the boss. I actually really like our weapon loadout right now. I would like to maybe try to get a, oh, nice frickin' damage, you idiot. I would like to try to get a different type of a payout from the boss fight, maybe like an item. We have no active items, so I mean, you know, even just that would be good. Uh-oh. At least I have a better dodge roll. Roll, 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 roll! Need a key. We have the map! Every time! I still shoot the walls, seeing if I can find the frickin' chest or a secret room. It's like, we just know it's right there. It's not in the chest room. Lol, one king. Hello, welcome. I'm glad to see you here. I hope you enjoy your stay. Ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum. Well, really, there's only one choice. Thank you. Thank you, sharks. When are we gonna use this orange? Ah, don't throw my gun. It is when you run out of ammo. Ah, hell yeah. Take that, holster. Okay. So we have confirmed the actual criteria, which is whenever your gun runs out of ammo, you get sprung. Now, I am curious. Can we, like, cheese the hell out of it by using this? No. I can't even throw the gun. No. I'm trying to see if there's like a way to cheese sprun activation using this, but I don't think there is. I'm just gonna keep the orange. You know what? Just use the orange. Take this. It's fine. The Beastly Pork. Great name. Thank you for the follow. Okay, so let us go Guan Stones. And we'll get the hell out of here. We do need ammo, but well, that's next floor's Abe's problem. Break the chest too. This floor's Abe's problem was figuring out sprun, and we did. All right. We're gonna gun munch. Why not? Shot bow is kind of all right, but pretty trash. And honestly, Muncher doesn't want that gun. Why not? It's a good gun. I might keep sprun. Now that we know what the activation for it is, I might keep it. Let's get rid of Trank Gun. Trank Gun seemed awful. You might be a big fan, but nobody tops Mud. Mud is a pretty big fan. I appreciate Mud. He's always telling me I'm doing a good job. He makes me feel good. He's my Mud Bud. Yeah, Gungeon is, well, I mean, here's the thing. Whenever you talk about a video game, whether it's 2D or 3D, most video games these days are 3D, even if they're a flat game like Gungeon. This is technically a 3D game. If you could grab the camera and move it, it would look weird. There would be some things popping up in the third dimension, you know, the walls a little bit too, you know, like, but it is a 3D game. It's just made to look 2D, you know? Even a game like Gungeon is technically 3D, even though it's presented as a 2D game. Now, how does that classify the game? Is the game classified as a 3D or a 2D game? You're not dead! You know what? Keep my Guan Stones. I stood up. I hate it. I hate myself. I use the blank to protect the Guan Stones, and then I stand in the freaking poison. Glaive. I should have used the glaive. Like, this is what the gun is for. No reason not to use the glaive. That's what the damn glaive is for. Well, you know what? It's a relatively easy time to learn your lesson about you not using the glaive. Gotta use the glaive. It stuns the enemies whenever it hits them. It's like a reusable boomerang. It's really good. Abe having armor with the AC-15 is a curse. Maybe. Maybe you're just cursed. I really do like the glaive. It's hard to manage 3 weapons though, but I also really like Fossilized Gun, and I like the idea about burning all the enemies because it's fun to watch them burn. And you get free stuff out of it. You tried to link the Twitter post of the dodge roll confirming that the Gungeon is 3D. I mean, we know it's 3D, technically. Again, like most video games these days, they are built on 3D game engines, you know? DirectX is a 3D game engine, OpenGL is a 3D game engine, and there are ways that you can kind of, make the game look that it's like it's 2D. You know, a lot of these engines, they have ways that interact with the graphics in a 2D manner, but they're still technically doing it in 3D. Well, these games technically have a third dimension. Now, one thing I'm curious about is Doom. Is Doom actually a 3D game or is it a 2D game? Because I do know that, I mean, I think it's a 3D game, but I do know that, like, the map in Doom, original Doom, for instance, was actually a 2D map. Like, coordinates were given in XY, not XYZ, I believe, but, you know, I'm not that familiar with the whole situation. But I remember hearing something about, like, a game like Doom being technically 2D. It's like pseudo 3D, yeah. Okay. That's a lot of fire. Stand still. Okay. Oh, right, the key. It's like, where'd that key drop? How about in the place you frickin' killed the key man? Ooh, chamber gun's pretty good. Honestly, though, the keys and the pulse cannon interest me the most here. Into the fire. Everyone gets pushed into the fire at some point in their lives. You might as well get in the fire right now. Good God, man, watch your goddamn effing language. This is a good Christian Minecraft stream, okay? Come on, dude. You're not gonna survive this ghost. You had a baby got back sprung joke? I didn't read it. I didn't see it. You had a message earlier, Spider-Cat Gaming, that was caught by a moderation filter, so maybe it just didn't appear. We have table tech stun. God damn it. How long have I forgotten that? How many times could we have used it to stun enemies in a room and we've just haven't been doing that? Oh my good lord. Abe, are you alright? No! I'm never okay in this stupid game. Okay. Do Minecraft after Gungeon? I don't think anybody would want to see me play Minecraft. Maybe I'm wrong. I tried it once. It was like 4 people watching. Well, I can't stand here. Much as I would like to stand there in the area of infinite ammo, can't stand there. Let's get these sharks out. Yes, get 'em, sharks! I like this, because the sharks will just home in. I can just stand here. Got charge shot. Charge shot's fine. Now, can we buy anything? I don't think we have any synergies with laser sight, but I could be wrong. No machine pistol. I'll still buy it. This is not the first time I've had the glaive. With the laser sight, I'm realizing. Where does the laser sight go on a shuriken? Anybody? Can anybody inform me of this? Let's buy the key. Let's buy the key. Let's get the hell out of here. I want to be able to afford things on the next floor, please. I want to be able to open chests. I tainted your Gungeon playthroughs because you wanted to watch the stream at normal speed. Now you only play in turbo mode, says Joniact. Is that a good thing? You only play in turbo mode? Turbo mode's fun. I like turbo mode. It's the only way I play Gungeon these days. Hello? It's the only way I can feel enjoyment in my life is Turbo Gungeon. I hope you burn. I hope you burn well. These bulletins sure do burn well, I've been told that I do have a pretty good creepy old man voice. I can't do it right now. My voice is a little bit hoarse today, but that's probably a good thing that I'm not doing it. Please, 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 please stop. I hate that big blue dog. All right. Not much happening on this floor of Gungeon. Ooh, a blankie, fantastic. Mostly just trying to burn the enemies. Unfortunately, a lot of enemies here are immune to the fire. A lot of the different blobs kind of creep underneath them, which makes them hard to burn. This guy's kind of hard to burn. The skeletons are pretty hard to burn. There's too many enemies. Can't burn correctly. That's not a secret room. We already found the secret room, but you know, there could be two. We did find a room on the last run that had 2 secret rooms in it, which was something I've never seen before. 1 room with 2 secret rooms? What? That was very interesting. Because I've never seen that before in Gungeon, ever. That's why you always gotta look. Well, I guess if you use a blank in the room, you're gonna find the secret room anyways. You don't need to look. Okay, the ghosts were not very smart, and I appreciate that. They just spawned in the exact same spot over and over again. Oh, sorry, I had to sneeze. Whew. I'm very sneezy lately. It was raining all day today, and it was even raining when I started streaming. It wasn't that hard of a rain, though. It's not like I'm worried that the power's going to go out, that I'm gonna, lose this run of Gungeon. I'm gonna have to start recording again or anything like that, but it's always annoying whenever you... I should have waited for the reload. It's always annoying when you start a stream and, if you expect the weather to get worse, you might end up, having to stop. It's like, I don't want to stop, I want to keep going. Too bad, can't. I'm on fire. You are a skeleton, aren't you? I can hear his little skeleton feet. Skeletal feet, skeletal feet. Speaking of, as a challenge for me, you would like to see me play a non-turbo mode run. I don't know, I don't even really wanna, it'd be too slow. It'd be like slow motion Gungeon. Would that be fun to watch? I mean, I could do it if you guys really want, but I have nothing that freezes. I do have a glaive though, don't forget about the glaives, which I have been doing. Where was it? There it is. Man, I wish those Chance-Bealons could burn. The fact that they don't is really annoying. Devolver rounds. Well, it's fine. At least it did get the buff in Farewell to Arms. Even though I do miss it devolving enemies into random enemies. That was fun. That dodge roll. And you know what? I like the sound effect of Devolver Gun. The occasional the little weird SFX that plays whenever you are about to transmogrify an enemy, but instead you kill them. I would have so many problems playing in a non-turbo mode run. I would. It was taught you to be masochists. Oh, that's why you want me to do it then. Oh, I see. Well, in that case, maybe. Adversity builds character. You want to see me suffer so you can see him grow? You guys are... What have I done to my chat? I've turned them into monsters. Okay. Maybe I should consider having one of my guns nearly empty before a boss fight so you can start a boss with Sprun activated, or just not worry about it and use compressed air tank, because it's good enough. Which is what we're gonna do. Oh, hey, we stopped the fire. The thing about Sprun is, it's good on rooms because against the rooms you can actually, get a lot of free kills quickly. I did not think I was gonna get hit there, but I did. Probably from the dodge roll speed increase. Yeah. But against bosses, it's like, it doesn't really matter that much. You're gonna probably be at your damage cap anyways, Like against this boss, compressed air tank gets the job done. Sprun isn't gonna do it any faster, really. Don't need anything. We're done. That's one of the reasons why I don't love Sprun. If it broke the damage cap, oh god, that would be OP as hell. But it doesn't. It's a gun that has infinite ammo and shoots quickly and it doesn't have to reload. I mean, that's good. The damage output it does is really nice against enemies, but against bosses it's like, well, whatever, what do I care? I got other good guns. Other good guns that don't require, finagling in order to actually activate. Finagling. It's a weird word. Imagine if Devolver Gun or bullets had a 1% chance of devolving into a boss, like a tiny version of a boss. Like, here's your mini Amoconda! I don't know, that'd be weird. Also really annoying if you're in a tiny room and you have to fight an Amoconda. I imagine that might be I actually don't know what hit me. I think I got telefragged by a teleporting bullet from one of those enemies, which was annoying. That's fine. Abe got a chub thinking about Sprun breaking the damage cap. Anything that could break a damage cap, I'm happy to see. Damage cap is often always a weird thing about Gungeon, you know? The fact that there even exists the cap, the fact that the cap is, you know, relatively low. The fact that it's hard to break, but that you can break it, it's got a weird, like, criteria, which is 1,000 damage, but very specifically 1k DPS. If you're over that, you can break the cap. I don't know, it's weird. It's a little weird, you know? Oh, I was like fixated on that one enemy. It's like, there's not gonna be anyone else. There was someone else. He got me. Item ammo rack. When you put down the ammo rack, it creates a little aura around it. Wow, thank you, bees. And the aura provides infinite ammunition for your gun while you're standing inside of it. Come on. Missed me. Another one? I had a gun hand on the last run as well. Don't expect there to be that many on your average run. Why is that C rank? It's not a very good item. Like, it's hard to actually make good value out of the gun rack because you gotta stand within the circle. You know, if you're on a boss fight, you want to stay mobile. If you're in a room, you probably want to stay mobile, you know? It's good for extra ammo on occasion, and it's really good if you have something like a makeshift cannon. You know, makeshift cannon, you pop down your circle of infinite ammo. Now that one shot doesn't really seem that bad, does it? You could use it as a frickin' room clear if you really wanted to. Shop, shop, I hear a shop, I hear a shop. Let's go with bullet. Greener Guanstone, yeah, that's exactly what I'm excited about. Yeah, I gotta love those Guanstone synergies, Out of ammo? Oh, hey, you know what? You know, admittedly, it's good for getting through a couple of rooms quickly. Ah, man. I don't know, did a relatively decent job, I suppose. Got us through 3 rooms in like a half second. Sprun, you know, maybe that's gonna be like a speedrunner's wet dream item. Insane damage output on rooms and on bosses. Maybe if you can get it when you have to flip a table, you get Sprun for like 30 seconds, you clear an entire floor, you know? Maybe that's the true secret there, you know? Speedrunners just want op on gunslinger, really? What is the ops synergies that are really good? Well, I mean 360 yes scope. Ah, and you know what? I wonder if you can still break the damage cap easily. Because what's the base damage of op? It's not that high, is it? What's the base damage of Op? Because 360S scope can give you like a 1.5 to the power of 5 times damage upgrade. Base damage of 26. No, base damage of 40. Base damage of 40. So what's 1.5 to the power of 5? Oh god, this might be a math stream. Okay, well it's 2.25 to the... Wow, that didn't kill you. 2.25 times 1.5, or 2.25 times 2.25, which is, I mean, let's just estimate, okay? Let's say 4.5. Then times another 1.5, that's like times 6, right? That's not that much of a damage upgrade. It's more than 6. It's probably going to be like 7 or 8, right? Look, I'm like very quickly estimating here. Wait, how can Op one-shot bosses? Arctic Synergy is also 66% damage upgrade on the Op. Okay. First of all, done with the floor. So if you do a base of 40 damage with a 66 and a 1.5 power... Is it 1.5? I think it's 1.5 times for the 360S scope. Maybe it's like 1.8. Hold on. 360S scope. Gungeon. 1.5. Gotcha. And then you do 40 times 1.66 times 1.5 times 1.5 times 1.5 times 1.5 times 1.5. It's only 500 damage. You still need to come up with another times 2. Okay, so it's not super OP. Because that's not enough. Whoa! What? That's not enough to actually, you know, get a... Sorry, it's not enough to get a one-hit kill on a boss without having another times 2 damage upgrade. I'm understanding what's happening here. What's happening is Chance Bullets is activating on bees. Yeah. So I'm not even firing the glaive, but sometimes I'm just firing another bullet. Okay, I get it now. I get it. I was like, what the hell is causing these shots to come out? I understand it now. That's so weird. Like, it's weird because Chance Bullets I don't think works on other items or other guns that have infinite ammo, so I'm surprised it's working here. Gotcha. Get him. Get him! Get him, glaives! I do like that these things home in. It's really effective. It's super effective! We need another gun. Give me Rubidyne. Unfortunately, we didn't find Rubidyne Mark II on this run, but, you know, that's just to be expected at this point, because we're never gonna find Rubidyne, because Rubidyne does not exist! Rubidyne's monster does not exist on this save file. It'll never exist. Ever, ever. You're just gonna have to live with it. I love the free glaives. I just want Rubinstein. Give me my Reuben. Oh, I could go for a Reuben right about now. We got another glaive. I think that how the game determines what gun or like what extra bullet to fire, it's entirely dependent on ammo capacity. So guns with higher ammo capacities are preferred over guns with lower ammo capacities, but there's like a little bit of balancing thrown in there too, a little bit of fudging. So the fact that we're getting all these good glaives is really nice. I'd prefer to get the glaive over something like a charge shot blast, honestly. You know, give me that extra stunning. I'm trying to stay within the circle of infinite ammo. Should have probably just left it. Ah! I forgot. How did I get money? Did the enemy die like right on top of me when that happened? Is that what happened there? How did you hit me? Did I spawn in a bullet? Oh, I spawned in a bee, didn't I? The bee literally just hit me. Okay. Don't use Alien Engine when you have bum bullets at close range, I guess, on a red mage. Let's use Charge Shot. Not as bad in Farewell to Arms. I mean, it was never really that bad, but it was horribly ammo inefficient. I guess it is still pretty damn ammo inefficient, but it's a little bit better. Really wish that my shots wouldn't just completely disappear when I shot him into a wall, but, you know, it's understandable. Don't shoot your shot into a wall if you don't want it to be destroyed by a wall, you know. Easy enough. Oh, you surprised me. Wrong room. If you stack all of the op synergies together and spin 5 times, you get to over 1,000 damage. Really? Down to Hades. 50% from the Wolf synergy, 62.5% from Arctic, 50% from Muscle Relaxant, and then 360 Yes Scope on top of that. Oh, so you can actually get to over 1,000 damage with one item on the Gunslinger. That's crazy. I have to wonder, is the Gunslinger banned from speedrunning, or is he a perfectly viable speedrun character because he exists in the game? Because here's the thing. It's talking about speedrunning again. It's another instance of, that's not what I like from a speedrunner, is, well, I'm gonna play as the character who, if I get a specific item, I can, you know, one-shot every enemy in the game and then just hopefully get good RNG for the room decisions, you know? It's very RNG dependent. Like, is it not in your best interest on a speedrun attempt, in that case, is it not in your best interest to just constantly hold R and restart until you get up as your starting item? Or if you're playing as Paradox, you know, play as Paradox and keep holding R until you get up combined with the Lichy eye bullets, get all the synergies, one shot every boss, and there's your speedrun right there, boom, done. You know? I don't know, it just seems to go against the spirit of speedrunning. To me, a speedrunner, you know, tries to min-max a path through the game, or, you know, do weird tricks or glitches or exploits in order to try to improve their time, not just, yeah, I'm just, you know, gonna play 8 million runs until I get the perfect starting condition and good RNG, and then I'll get the highest time, you know? I don't know, something about that type of a speedrun just doesn't appeal to me. Then again, I'm not a speedrunner, and everyone can have their own, you know, things that appeal to them. If you like it, do it. Do what you want, because a speedrunner is free. You are a speedrunner. Bullet was used for speedruns with the guard flashing, so you doubt there's any problems with the Gunslinger or it being banned. Gotcha. I guess, yeah, maybe he has his own category. Like, oh, this is for times with the speedrunner. This is for times with the marine. This is for the, you know, your best time with the pilot. That's a little bit better, because then, you know, you can say, oh, I have the best speedrun in the gunslinger category, but still. You know. Why am I getting money whenever I get hit? I actually have no idea. What the hell? Why am I getting money whenever I get hit? What is wrong with the run? It's got to be something with the Guanstone, right? The green Guanstone. It's like the upgrade is whenever I take damage, I get a little bit of money back. I mean, that's not that bad, really. I could farm money if I really needed it to. You know what? I'm just gonna cancel that attack because I want to stay inside the circle of infinite ammo. Bottom, bottom, bottom. I didn't drop money that time. Gotcha. Oh. There you go. Heck yeah. So, good run. You get $20 per hit with the green Guan synergy. Except I got hit once and I didn't get any money. I don't know. Yeah, good run. Sprun, little bit of an annoying activation, but at least we did get to see it a few times. Whenever your gun runs out of ammo, you get sprun. But still, I think that some of those activation criteria for sprun is actually just really, really bad. DK Ninja 6871, thank you for the follow and welcome. But a good run. Compressed air tank is OP as hell against bosses. AC-15, don't be an idiot with it and take damage and lose your armor, and it's a fantastic gun. Glaive, wonderful. I should have definitely used that on a few fights when I got hit, like when I lost the old crest. No reason not to use the glaive. Even just to open up a room, toss in a glaive, stun an enemy, and then deal with them. But I was using Fossilized Gun. I wanted to try to use that out, and so that's why I didn't want to use the glaive. In Gungeon, it is kind of hard to swap between 3 guns quickly. You can only favorite 2 guns and then swap between them using the gun switch button, but, you know, it is what it is. I don't even know if I would like there to be 3 guns possible in the gun switch menu to be favorited at once, because I have a hard enough time dealing with active items, you know. If I have the rat sack and 3 active items, I'm like, oh god, 1, 2, 3. No, I got past there. I selected the wrong item. You know, having only 2 guns means at least you know what you're going to get when you swap, and that's kind of nice. But in any case, hey, for those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch for when I go live, support me on Twitch, Patreon, and Streamlabs, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Enter the Gungeon.